To have you, everyone. Without wasting too much of our time, we would like to quickly dive straight into the business of the day because this session is going to be very short, and I can say it's the most important aspect of this training because this is where you're going to get the inspiration, the motivation, and this is where you're going to get the highlights of what you really want to do in this program. And then the vibe you're getting from today will determine how far you're going to go on the program really. So I will just start by introducing myself. Sorry, let me quickly share my screen to you guys. Okay. I believe many people here know me, if not all. Um, my name is Toby Emmanuel. I'm a web developer and a digital marketing specialist. I was formerly a staff at Crawford University, but at the time I had to resign to dive into web development properly. Right now, I consult for companies in Canada, UK, USA, and Nigeria. And in total, I've been able to deliver over 50 websites. And I've also been able to do digital marketing for several companies across the globe. If you would like to know more about me, you can simply visit my personal portfolio, tobymanuel.webflow.io. Thank you so much. So I'll allow the second tutor to introduce himself right now. On to you, sir, Mr. Lalu.
Right, good evening, everyone, and I want to appreciate everyone for showing up on the call tonight. Pretty good turnout. My name is Olaolu Olofila, and I am a Webflow developer and a user experience writer, or maybe I should just say user experience designer. But I focus mainly on UX content. So I have been using no-code tools for quite a while now. So let me just give you an hint that I have a background in economics, and so I'm not like a trained um, code person. I don't have a knowledge, a background in code, stuff like that. But then today I'm a webflow developer. I develop websites for people and stuff like that. So it doesn't determine your background. In as much as you have the willingness to learn and you have that passion to learn, then you're unstoppable. Definitely does. So, like I said, as a Webflow developer, Webflow is a good tool, and also I have a background in UI marketing. I work with a design studio in Ibadan, and I freelance also. So, if you want to know more about me, you can check up on Twitter at Ola Olo. Yeah, so thank you everyone again for coming around on the call tonight. Yeah,
Thank you so much, Mr. Olalu. It's a privilege to have you as one of the tutors on this program. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate your time. So we move straight to the next phase, which is really allowing us to understand what no-code solutions are. I'll allow Mr. Olalu to take charge of that. Mr. Olalu, on
all
to you,
right.
sir.
So thank you again. Now, when we talk about no code solutions, um, the meaning is like pretty clear. There is no meaning when we say no code. It simply means you are not writing any code. So these no code solutions are a way to democratize the knowledge of platforms and tools that maybe traditionally require you to write lines of code before you can use them. So no-code solutions is just a way to make um, development access, to give it to people. Stuff that you normally have to write lines of code and then you have to debug and all of those things by before you can use those apps. Now, these no-code platforms are making it easily accessible to you to ensure that without writing a single line of code, you can still build websites, develop apps, run email marketing, do a lot of other stuffs without writing a single line of code. So this is basically what no-code solutions is all about. But then if I I just want to ask, a lot of people of us here, we have used Microsoft Excel, we have used Microsoft Word, we have used PowerPoint. You know that these tools are no code solutions. Like, if you feel like no code is like something that is way beyond what you can easily comprehend, then I want to just pause your button and let you know that it's not something that is easy for you. So if you have used Microsoft Excel before, you have used PowerPoint, you have used Microsoft Word, some people actually sat down, wrote those lines of code to develop that app, and then made it available to you so that you can use it to perform whatever service you want to. Basically, that is what no code tools are all about. But then it's making a wave in the world of technology today because if you look at our world also, there is an increasing push towards centralizing knowledge. Before now, maybe a section of the population, software developers, programmers, are the ones who can do websites. They are the ones who can build apps. They are the ones who can do the unthinkable, like all those things you feel are so impossible. They are restricted to a particular set of people. But then it's not an efficient system. I have a knowledge in economics. Now when we talk about market failure, I don't want to really go into that, but then when we talk about market failure, it means that there are some things that are not efficient. So the knowledge, access to knowledge is not efficient because it is restricted to a certain group of people. Yet you have an idea. We all have dreams and want to turn our dreams into realities. But we are limited because we cannot write code. We cannot do those things that other people do. So why should it be? So local solutions are coming up today and they are making waves to ensure that people like you, people like me, who do not have knowledge of coding, who cannot write lines of code, can still do the same thing that people who have the knowledge of coding can do. So it means that knowledge now is not restricted to a certain group of people. Knowledge is not decentralized. Knowledge has now been democratized such that everybody can have access to platforms, to tools. If you have a business and you want to build a website for it, you have a portfolio and then you want to have a website where you can showcase your portfolio of works. You can easily use no code tools to build this thing, run email marketing, generate leads, connect with your customers, do all those things to feel they are heart of your reach. The no-code solutions are bringing these things closer to you and making it possible. There are a lot of no-code tools out there today. I've mentioned Excel. Maybe you might think those ones are like common. There is WordPress. WordPress is one of the most popular no-code solutions that we have out there today. You can use it to build a website without having to write a single line of code. We have Webflow. Webflow is another platform you can use to build a website. We have Airtable. You can use Airtable to build apps. You can use it to organize activities. Connect different platforms. We have Zapier. We have Framer. There are a lot of them out there. We have Bubble. You can use all of these things to do the unthinkable. So if you are here tonight and you're feeling like it's no code really possible, but I want to let you know that it is possible. Like people are making waves with it. People are really doing great with it. Like someone like Mr. Tobu is also on the board. And that is why we are doing this initiative to ensure that a lot of people know about what no code are and know the possibilities, the endless possibilities that can be achieved with local solutions. So I'll just stop there now and then we can continue with the next thing we have on the board. So at the later time, you have questions you want to ask, there will be room for that. Thank you, everyone. I think Mr. Toby, we can continue now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Olalu. So you've heard a lot about no-code solutions, and I believe right now you already have an idea of what no-code solutions are. So I'm just going to tell you more about no-code solutions. Basically, why companies and businesses are switching to no-code solutions. So I'm going to be talking to you from a very practical experience. Personally, I've met companies who reside in Canada or who reside in the USA, even UK, and they've had to contact us to rebuild their website, and some they've had to contact us to redo their email marketing using no-code softwares. So a lot of things we've been able to do with no-code solutions. And why are these companies trying to switch from the previous ways of designing websites where you have to code, you have to do this, you have to do that manually? And so one of those reasons are ease of use. The ability for them to be able to easily update their website at their own real time, at their own convenience. The ability for them to be able to easily say, okay, I want to change the title of this page. I want to change certain information. Like I want to change our address. Then I don't have to contact my developer again because I need to do this, I need to do that. So the ability to easily do things, ability to easily change, modify the content of the website. These are one of the reasons companies now want to move from the old ways of developing website to the new ways that doesn't really require coding at all. And another one is flexibility, which is similar to when you talk about flexibility, there's a lot of things involved in this. The ability to use to extend functionalities with plugins. If you want to do certain things, there are plugins for each of those functionalities that you can easily get from online, and that you add those functionalities to your website. If you want your website to perform the function of gathering leads, you want it to perform the function of booking, you want to perform the function of tracking, whatever you want it to do. If you have an e-commerce website, you want it to be able to display all kinds of products to people. There are plugins for everything you would like to do with no-code solutions, WordPress, Webflow, anything you would like to do. And then faster development. Um, I've been able to develop websites in 2, 3 days. Yes. I'm going to show you some of those websites right now that you would never have believed these were developed with no code solutions. And also, they are highly optimized for marketing because it comes with SEO in such a way that you can easily get certain plugins to optimize your SEO. You can easily analyze the numbers of words that you have on each page, which you can't really do that with a website where you have to write codes. You can easily optimize your marketing by saying, okay, this is the numbers of words that I want to have on a certain page, and this is the quality of words that I want to have, the quality of content that I want to have on a certain page, and that way you can easily boost your ranking on Google Search Console. Also, you can also do quick updates, easily update your plugins, easily update your PHP version. There's a lot you can do with no-code solutions, and those are the reasons people and companies now want to migrate their website from the old coding aspect to the no-code aspect. And the most important thing is lower cost. The lower cost of development. Before now, you hear people building websites for 3 million, 4 million. Yeah, I've seen websites being built with 3 million naira before. Schools website, companies websites, you wear 2 million, 1 million. Yes, you can of course build websites at that rate with no code as well. I've built website for 1 million naira with no code, which I developed in just 1 week. So those are some of the things you can do. But then generally there is this lower cost attached to no code solutions in such a way that you can build websites for companies within a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. So it means you can get a website of around 200,000, 250,000, 300,000 and complete it in just a day compared to before where you have to spend almost a month writing HTML, spend another weeks or months customizing it with CSS, then start adding functionalities with JavaScript, start doing mobile responsiveness, all of those things. But once you are dealing with no code solutions, the ease of use, the flexibility, everything is already there. As you are doing it, it is already becoming responsive on all across all devices, both on mobile phone, both on laptops, and on tabs. All mobile devices they are going. They are being responsive immediately. So those are one of the reasons why companies are now switching to no-code solutions. I would like to show you. I don't want to be more theoretical. I would like to show you in practical what those kind of websites look like. Some of the websites we built um, across the globe for companies using no-code solutions. I don't know if you can all see my screen. So I'm going to my personal portfolio. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Can somebody unmute himself?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Can
so this
see
is my personal. This is thank you. Yeah, this is my personal portfolio website, and the reason for bringing you to this portfolio website is to show you in practical that all of the website I'm going to be showing you, they are all inside my CV. So I'm going to be showing you website that I personally have developed, not showing you website that someone else developed. Now, this is Webflow. This particular landing page, I mean, my portfolio was developed with no code solutions, which is Webflow. Mr. Lalo is going to be walking you through the use of Webflow, A to Z of Webflow. He's an expert in Webflow. While I'm going to be walking you through WordPress. I actually use Webflow to develop this myself too. So you can, if you would like to check those websites yourself that I've developed with no-code solutions, you can view my CV from here and be able to see those websites. So I'm going to show you a few. So if you click on my view my CV, it's going to bring you to this page where you have my CV ready. So now these are some of the websites I've developed with no code solutions. All of these were for companies in Canada. I work with a web development company in Canada by the name Media Vaccine, and these are the websites I've developed for them. And also these are the websites I've developed for people in Nigeria, in the UK, in the US, and all of those. And yeah, a lot. I actually cannot add all of them here. Just for example, the ones developed for Media Vaccine in Canada are close to 10, but right now because I need to limit the size of the CV, so I just have to put the important ones there. So I'm just going to show you this lionsfoundation.ca. Here you have it. And this is for the government of Canada, Lions Foundation. It's a foundation in Canada. So you can see this is actually developed with no code solutions, no single line of code. Yeah, and you may want to tell me if this is professional or not. So you can imagine where you have to design a Canadian website all the way from Nigeria. So you know what that means. Can you see? This is from Winnipeg. This is Winnipeg. So okay, I'm going to show you another one. This is also for a website for a company in Canada, a car detailing company. So I also developed this. I think I did this 20, 2021. Yeah, just shortly after I resigned from Global University. So this is for clean freight detailing. And you may want to ask me how much all of these websites cost. Yes, I told you earlier on that you have websites of no-code solutions that you complete within a week. 1 million naira, 600,000, 800,000. If you are really good at what you are doing, the minimum you can charge is 300, 400. If you are really good at what you are doing. And if you are charging a website of 400,000, 700,000, you are sure to complete that within 2, 3 days. Within two, no matter how slow you are, within 2, 3 days. So you can see the quality of what a no-code solution can offer you. So you can book your pricing, you can switch whatever you want to do, anything you want to do, you can always do with a no-code website. Highly professional. Yeah, let me put it that way. So this is also for an academy in the UK, a caregiving academy that offers caregiving certifications to people in the UK. You can see. So easily you can take your course from there. You can take your course from there. Um, Let me show you how it works. So you have, I know it will be hard for you to believe all of these have been achieved with no code solutions. So you have the course, the curriculum, everything just like a course, an LMS platform. So you have everything that you want here. You have everything that you wanted. And then this is their major website, a caregiving website. I also did this with no code solutions. So just to show you feel, just to show you feel of what you can actually achieve with a no code website. Also, this is for a clothes making factory in the UK, sewing stitches. I also developed this too. So just to show you a few of the things websites you can actually do with no code solutions. Okay, so let's come back to Nigeria. Can you see this is in London? Let's come back to Nigeria. You may be wondering, can I also do this for, am I restricted to companies? No, you're not restricted to companies. You can also do this for people personally. This is a governorship aspirant in the state, and I was opportune to build his personal portfolio website. And you can see his campaign website rather. So there's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can do. Yeah, I've given you prices of how much all of those websites cost, but I don't think I have to give you this because you won't believe it. So this is for a governorship aspirant. So all of these things are what you can do with no code solutions. Yeah, this is, you may be wondering, can I also do an e-commerce website? Yes, of course, you can do e-commerce website. And as you can see from here, this is an e-commerce website. Right now, because the person needs more product, that is why it is not yet full. You can see, I believe many of you must have heard about Folaboni, House of Fashion. So this is one of the websites I developed, I think last year. Yeah, last year. And you see, developed by Test Digitals. So those are some of the websites you can actually build. This is a pop-up on this website. This is Japademy. Yeah, this is how do I call it? An immigration website that helps people to migrate from Nigeria to the UK. You can see. So now I'm just going to show you one last thing. You may be wondering how much can I really get from developing no code website for people. Yeah, I'm just going to show you some of the. I have this is a folder where I do proposals for companies. If I want to design a website for you, then I have to deliver a proposal for you that will tell you what all of the things I'm going to be doing on that website, what you should expect, and how much it's going to cost. Then we send the agreement. So you can see the one I just showed you goes for 600,000, and I completed it in just 3 days. So just to show you some of the things you can do, how much you can earn from building no code websites. Okay, uh, this is for Japademy, the one I just showed you. I mean, this website I just showed you. And let's see how much I did this. This is 400,000 naira, and I completed it in just 3 days. So these are one of the things you can do with no code solutions. And you are actually going to take deposit before you even start at all. 70% deposit before you even start the job at all. And I can tell you, the only thing you are buying, the only thing you are purchasing from that deposit is just your domain name. Because if you already have an hosting there, you don't need to do hosting. So at the end of the day, if you are charging somebody for a website of 600,000, you are only spending domain name of around 5,000 naira or 6,000 naira, depending on the kind of registrar that person is using, whether .com, .org, or .net. So these are some of the things you can gain from learning how to use no-code solutions. And it doesn't stop there. This is just website. There are lots of no-code solutions that Mr. Lala is going to be walking you through. So that is to tell you, to show you some of the websites we have developed with no-code and how much you can earn. So right now we'll move to the essential requirements. Mr. Lalu, are you going to take that with them? The essential requirements. Yeah, I don't think there's much on that.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, it's what we have on the screen over there. So for the class, um, for now, just like Mr. Stoby has said, we are going to be starting with two no-code platforms, and then with time, we see we can add some other platforms to it. So for this class, you are going to be needing your laptop or maybe your desktop. If you are using a mobile phone, the only thing I think you can do is to join us for the classes and watch the videos. You may not really practice with us as you go along in the class. So, but to really limit that, we appreciate that you have your laptop that you can use for the class, and your internet connection. Try and ensure that you have data subscription, because the class is virtual and it's going to run for 2 3 weeks or thereabout. And then the most important thing actually is your time and commitment. You can have all the other requirements, and if you are not committed to it, uh, you will not be able to go far in the class. So I just want to advise that you take your time and ensure that you are committed to the class. So that is what is most important.
I think I should show you some of just a breakdown of what you're going to be learning. Okay, this is Borderline Skill website, and this website is also developed with no code solutions. If you would like to know that, so this is also based with no code solutions. So I just want to walk you through how the training program would go. It's going to be for 2 weeks. And then the first week, you're going to be learning WordPress website development, which I used to develop all of the websites I've been showing you now. You're going to learn that for a week. The first week, you're going to learn all of these things. You can check it on the website. Then that is when you're going to learn the basic of web design, how to buy domain, how to do hosting, how to get recommended registrar. Then day 2 to 3, we'll move to cPanel navigation, how to set up webmail. For example, you might have seen info at borderlesskills.com, official emails for companies, content management system. Then you need to know the fundamentals of design. You need to know how to use typography, how to use text, how to use colors, how to add icons, which icon to use, which image to use, which image not to use, fundamentals of designs generally. Then fundamentals of graphic design using some basic tools like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe AI, or Canva. So all of those things are what we're going to be treating on day 3 to 4. Then day 5, we will go straight into the main WordPress installations, WordPress themes, WordPress settings, WordPress plugin. All of these things are going to be practical. I'm doing it here. You're also doing it alongside with me. And day 6 to 8, we are going into real projects. We don't want to do demo projects. We don't want to do theories. We are going to be designing a blog from A to Z. We are going to be designing an NGO website. We'll pick an NGO and we'll rebuild their website. We are going to be designing companies' websites, selective one, we'll select some and we rebuild. We are going to be designing an e-commerce website, just like the one I showed you, an e-commerce website. We will rebuild them from A to Z so that you see how easy these things are. And I can tell you some of them are what we can accomplish within hours. So these are some of the things we're going to be doing. And then on the 8 to 10, just as I promised, we're going to be walking you through the fundamentals of digital marketing in such a way that even after getting the skill, you also have the opportunity to market yourself, how to rebrand, how to brand yourself as a person or as an agency, and then how to use digital marketing strategies to advertise yourself and get clients both locally and internationally. So those are the things we are going to be treating on the last day of that week. Then the second week, we'll move straight to Webflow website development. I told you Webflow is what I use for this website, and Mr. Olaolu is an expert on Webflow. Yes, and day 11 is going to be walking you through the designer, the structure of the design, and all of those, adding elements, standing your design, creating responsive designs, getting started with interactions, which is very, very important. Day 15, then you publish your website. So all of those things are what will complete within the time frame of 15 days.